Welcome to Family Yoga at High Point Public Library. I'm glad you're here. Please make sure that you're in a comfortable place where you can move around. You don't have to have a mat like mine. You can have a beach towel, or you can just have enough space to move your arms around freely. And we're going to start in a seated position today. And we're going to first begin to connect with our breath. Remember, yoga should be calming and energizing at the same time. You should feel calm when you're practicing, and you should feel energized whenever you finish. And you should have fun in between. So we're going to start by connecting with our breath. Let's close our eyes so that we can feel our breath better. Take a deep breath and feel air coming into your nostrils. And exhale. Okay, we're going to do that again and see what you can observe about the temperature of the air coming in through your nostrils. Is it cool? Is it warm? And now exhale. See if there's a difference. Does the air feel more cool? Does it feel warmer? Take another inhale and exhale. Let's lengthen through our spine. And now let's take our hands to our belly. And let's feel our breath in our body. Feel our body expand on an inhale and kind of sink on the exhale. Let's do that again, and this time let's see if we can help our belly button reach our spine. So we're going to contract these muscles in our abdomen and send our belly button closer to our spine. One more calming breath. Good. We can blink our eyes open, and let's have our palms facing up. And let's take our chin to our chest and roll our head to one side, back to center, and then the other. And take our head to center. And let's do that again. And we'll bring our head back to neutral. And let's raise our arms up and roll our wrist around and twist to one side. Arms back up. And twist to the other side. Great. So let's come into one more stretch before we come to a standing position. Let's bring the soles of our feet together, lengthen through the crown of our head, butterfly position, Badakanasana. And this time, let's put a little movement into our knees. We don't normally do that, but let's do that a little bit today. Full inhale and exhale. Okay, so now we're going to come to a standing position, and we're going to begin with an asana. An asana is a posture that you can do with yourself and a wall, or with yourself and somebody else. It's just kind of fun. So we're going to come into Warrior Two. Remember our Warrior Two? And your partner, or your sibling, or your parent, or someone that's with you is going to be right behind you, and you're going to be back to back. Okay? So if you can imagine, I had someone right behind me, and we have to kind of work together to kind of establish an alignment together and feel your backs pressing against each other and be in Warrior Two. And of course you can do this up against the wall if you want to. Nice full inhale, exhale. We're going to come back to our Tadasana posture. And then we're going to find our own space together, and we're going to do some more heart-opening postures since it's the month of February. Okay? So let's take our hands to our hips and come into a wide-legged position. And let's take our arms out wide. And let's take our arms behind our back and open up through our chest. Remember, we're sending our hips out and our chest up. We can move our neck back here too. And we're gonna come back to star posture. And we're gonna heel toe our feet together and sit down in Utkatasana chair posture. I want you to see how this feels differently in your spine. So we're actually moving our spine in different directions like we talked about before. Full inhale, exhale, and let's come back into star posture. Take our hands behind our back, open up through our chest, hips out, chest up, head relaxes. Notice how your spine feels, where you feel the most awareness. I feel mine in my lower spine. And you're gonna come back up. Find star posture, heel toe our feet together. Draw our navel in and sit down in chair posture. The name for this posture in Sanskrit is Utkatasana. Utkatasana chair posture. So let's see if we can press our palms together and twist to one side. And raise our arms up and twist to the other side. And raise our arms back up. And let's see if we can hop into star posture. Great. Heel toe our feet back together. And let's come to our sun salutations. So this time in our sun salutation, we're going to do it a little bit different. Okay. We're going to come into our back bend here. Okay. We're going to forward fold. Find our halfway lift and lengthen again, Ardha Uttanasana. We're going to plant our hands and step back into plank posture, but we're going to come to our knees. So this is off our knees, we're going to come onto our knees. And we're going to slowly lower down, untucking our toes, and find Cobra Posture. So the top of my feet are connected to the mat, my hands are underneath my shoulders, and I'm lifting my head up. Full inhale, and exhale. Instead of downward facing dog, we're going to press back into child's posture. Resting our forehead on the mat. Our sit bones are close to our heels. Our arms are stretched out in front of us. And then we're going to come back into our plank posture and step into our halfway lift. Folding into a forward fold. And raising our arms up. Palms pressed together. Exhaling our hands to our heart. We'll come back to mountain posture. Taking a breath here. Then raising our arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. And stepping back into our plank posture and coming onto our knees. Lowering down into Cobra Posture. Feel that opening in your chest where your shoulder blades kind of come together right here. Your shoulders are away from your ears. And pressing back into child's posture. Coming back through plank and stepping up to our halfway lift. Forward fold. Full body stretch. Exhale our hands back to our heart and finding mountain posture. One full inhale and exhale. Very good. So let's come into chair posture again. Send our hands out, our palms are facing each other. See if our fingers can come together. Okay. And we're going to make a really big transition. Okay, a transition is a change, it's a shift. And in yoga, it's a shift from one posture to another. So we're going to see if we can step back into Warrior Two. Feel that opening in our chest that happens when we make that transition. Our palms are facing down, and let's just come back up to the top of our mat. Notice the strengthening in your leg. And let's find chair posture again, Utkatasana. Shoulders are away from our ears. Notice how it feels like your chest may be a little restricted because we're sending our shoulders together. We're internally rotating our shoulders right here. Means we're sending them into our body. Reaching out, and then we're going to open up into our Warrior Two. And notice that shift in your body. Okay. Very good. And let's come back up. Notice the strengthening in your arms, your biceps, and your triceps. One breath here in mountain posture. And we're going to do that again. Utkatasana chair posture. And Warrior Two. This time let's add in our peaceful warrior. And bring it back to mountain posture. One breath. Utkatasana chair posture. And Warrior Two. And peaceful warrior. And coming back to the top of our mat for a breath in mountain posture. Okay, let's heel to our feet apart just a little bit. Take our hands behind our back, and like we did last week, let's take a little back bend. But this time, let's come back up to a neutral spine. Notice how your spine is moving in your body. Take your chin to your chest, and let's forward fold. Relaxing your head and your neck. Let's go ahead and drop our hands. And let's see if we can sit down into Malasana. Okay? This is like a squat, okay? So you can be here. Be very gentle with your back and patient with your body and yourself. Okay, you can just be here. That's fine. And lengthen through your spine. It's okay to even laugh at yourself. Okay. Yoga is just about bringing awareness to our body and our breath. And sometimes we have to laugh. When maybe we realize we can't do things the way that we think we can, and we don't look the way that we think that we should look, it doesn't matter. It's just a practice of being with our breath and body and bringing strength to our body. Full inhale and exhale, let's release that. And let's come into downward facing dog. And we're going to walk it back, walk our hands in, find plank, come down to our knees again. Okay? And we're going to come all the way down onto our belly. Okay? We're going to work with Cobra Posture again. So pressing into the top of our feet, feeling strong in our legs, we're gonna lift our body up, gazing out in front of us, and when we come down, we're gonna hiss like a snake. Okay. Let's inhale, come back up. Full breath, and this time let's see how long you can make your hiss. One more time, Cobra Posture. Shoulders are brought together, hissing on your way down. And let's release our hands and lay our cheek on one side. And on the other. And let's press up into tabletop. Okay. We're going to move in Chakrasana again, arching our back in one direction and then the other. Good, back to a neutral spine. And let's extend our left leg long. And then let's extend our right leg long. Then we're going to come back onto our belly. Next posture is Shavasana. Okay. Our arms are by our side. Our feet can be apart, or you can bring your legs together and have the inside of your feet together. Okay, and you can just be here, opening up your chest, or you can raise your feet up. Shoulder blades together. And let's release that. Laying our cheek to one side. And laying on the other side of our cheek. Okay, let's come back into Shavasana again, locust posture, and we can even put some movement here if we want to, like we're swimming. Even move your legs if you want to. And your neck can be involved if you want your neck to be involved. And let's find baby cobra. Full inhale and exhale. Let's press back into child's posture. And this time, if you'd like to take your hands by your side and let your palms face up, you'll feel your breath a little differently. You'll feel your breath in the top of your spine between your shoulders. We've done a lot of work with our shoulders today. Good. So let's come back up into tabletop one more time. And we're going to raise our left arm up and send it through our right, and we're going to lay on our left shoulder. Okay. Here you can walk your right hand out, or you can take your right hand behind your back, whatever feels right for your shoulders and your spine. back to tabletop. Opposite side, right arm up for me, and I'm laying on my right shoulder. And again, you can walk your left arm out. You've got like a right degree angle here. Or you can take your arm behind your back. Come back into tabletop, and let's go ahead and sit back if that's comfortable for your knees in hero posture. Okay. Let's just roll our shoulders around in one direction and around in the other direction. Take our chin to our chest and roll our head to one side and back to the other. We can do that again one more time. Nice full inhale and exhale through our back. And now we're ready to transition into the cooling part of our practice in Shavasana. Okay, so we've had a nice practice and we're going to go ahead and come back to our mat. And this time our knees are bent and we're going to close with a boat posture. So boat posture can be done a variety of ways. Or you can be very simple with it and just lengthen through your spine and hold on to the back of your hamstrings right here, relaxing your shoulders. You can come up onto your tippy toes. You can raise one leg up and put it back down. Raise your other leg up and put it back down. Or you can come into a boat pose like this. And some people like to straighten their legs. You can just straighten one leg. You can straighten the other leg, just see what you can do. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and now you notice you're probably feeling a little tired in your abs. So we're gonna slowly come all the way down onto our mat. We're gonna adjust our spine just a little bit, make sure we feel nice and secure in our spine. And just take a full breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Allow your palms to feel relaxed, your fingers to feel relaxed, your toes to feel relaxed, the inside arches of your feet to feel relaxed. Take a nice full inhale and exhale. Two more breaths like that. Coming back to feeling the air enter in through your nostrils and leave through your nostrils. Feeling your belly rise on the inhale as you're pulling air in, and your belly button sink towards your spine as you exhale. And now let's take our arms up over our head and take a full body stretch, pointing our toes up. And let's pull our knee into our chest. And we'll switch that to the opposite side. And you can either roll to one side and come up, or you can bring your chin to your knees and kind of rock yourself back up to a seated position. Okay. So we'll come to a seated position again together, and we'll close how we started. Let's lengthen through our spine. Let's raise our arms up and twist to one side. And feel that stretch even in your neck. And we'll raise our arms up and twist to the other side. And bringing our hands back to heart center. Notice how peaceful you feel in your mind and body and how ready you are for the rest of your day. So I hope it's a beautiful day for you, and I will see you back here next week. Namaste.